When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it. Others don't.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Hello, this is Steve Shank with an urgent update from eFoods Direct. Folks, we're all fighting huge food price increases. eFoods Direct has been doing all we can this year to help you get food before the perfect storm of exploding food prices from the 2011 harvest. During September, eFoods is giving you free shipping on your food supply orders. But you have to understand, we're entering the eye of the food cost storm. Ethanol is boosting gas prices and driving corn costs so high our wheat for bread is going into animal feed, and pasta wheat cost has doubled since last year. I strongly advise you to get your order in before the free shipping deadline, September 30th. Free shipping, including Alaska and Hawaii, ends September 30th. Call 800-409-5633. On the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Remember, you can bet your life on eFoods Direct.
What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender?
We are back live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today. Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is our guest. In the time we have left in the rest of this hour, we'll get into the upcoming TV show with Sean Stone, who looks just like Oliver Stone and really smart guy. Of course, another great director in his own right and researcher, Tyrell Ventura, another chip off the old block. So certainly the next generation of tyranny fighters with the show Conspiracy Theory. Jesse, when you get him on, never talks about his books, but I would add that you support Jesse and his work and our work when you get them from us. It's Jesse Ventura with Dick Russell. This is a great book. 63 documents the government doesn't want you to read. Available, discounted at Infowars.com. And, of course, his last book, American Conspiracies, the one before this one with Dick Russell, is also excellent. Before he leaves us, we'll talk about some of the new books that are scheduled to be coming out as well. But, Jesse, finishing up before we get into TSA, before we get into all these other subjects, during the break you were saying something a little more. A light bulb was going off from your underwater demolition Navy SEAL days about the 22 crammed on with 12 others on board that helicopter.
Well, the light bulb was, again, like we talked about, Alex, standard operating procedures, and generally a standard operating procedure, to the best of my knowledge in the SEALs, is it's one platoon per helo. And a platoon is 12 enlisted and 2 officers. So clearly, if that's true, there was a violation of standard operating procedure right there. There were too many SEALs on board one specific helicopter. Normally, they would have divided that into 2 to 3 helos.
That is exactly what the father said his son, the Navy SEAL, said. And again, I know the family.
Sure. Well, then things haven't changed that much because I've been out for 40 years, you know, but it's still pretty much the same rules would apply, I would imagine.
Well, it's just incredible that the entire SOP was different, and then it just so happens to be SEAL Team 6. Again, the biggest one-day loss in troops.
Well, and I'll tell you the sad part about it being SEAL Team 6. These are all career men. You're not going to find a guy on SEAL Team 6 that's wet behind the ears and just left high school or college a year ago. These are all combat seasoned veterans, probably with 2 to 3 to 4 tours to Iraq and Afghanistan on regular SEAL teams. You know, and so SEAL Team 6 are guys that have been specially selected to do that type of work. Not that all the SEALs could potentially be qualified for SEAL Team 6, certainly. But 6 is basically made up of. You're not going to find many 22-year-olds, I don't believe, in Team 6. Most of the guys are going to be between probably 27 and 32 years old.
And they've survived a lot of deadly missions.
Oh, absolutely.
Only to be blown out of the sky to keep something secret. I mean, it's come out now that the bin Laden thing, they had a fake Situation Room photo. They lied and said Obama was watching it. They lied and said they had live feeds. They lied, threw him in the water.
Let's take it all the way back then. Let's take the lies to where they go back to, and that's George Bush and these whole wars to begin with.
Yes.
You know, let's not let him off the hook either, because he's the one that put us in these wars. He's the one. 9/11 happened on his watch. And so to me, it goes back to Cheney, Bush, Rove, and that whole cast of characters even more so than Barack Obama.
Certainly. Look, I've exposed them, but at the end of the day, Barack Obama saying, I don't need Congress to launch an attack in Libya. Then I
agree. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm an equal despiser of both the Democrats and Republicans, but I like to keep people focused on that they shouldn't have just 1 or 2 year memories, that these memories need to go back at least a decade.
No, I agree with you. Shifting gears into another area, when I was talking to you the other day, you said, Alex, I'm like a honey badger. I just don't care anymore.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, Alex, it's my patriotism to this government is literally shredded. I don't have any anymore. To the government. To the government that runs this country, I have no more patriotism for them, and it's a sad thing to hear myself say that.
Well, it's been taken over.
But I have no loyalty to this government of the United States anymore. Because now to the people of this country, that's different. To the country, it's like my T-shirt that I sell now, Alex. You can get it on my website. It says, I love my country, not my government. And it's got Jesse Ventura written right on it, and I proudly wear that shirt. I love my country, not my government. And the government is made up of Democrats and Republicans. Both.
Well, Gov, let's get into the TSA before we get into 2012 right now. You said that you're going to make a big announcement if the judge throws out your case without even letting it go to trial. I talked to you last week. You said that you were happy to talk, but it's just your lawyer and your opinion, but that it looks like the fact that she has waited so long that your lawyer thinks that might actually lean towards the fact that she's getting it ready to make sure that it does go to trial.
Well, we don't know. There's no way to judge, Alex. You can, when it comes to federal judges, throw everything out the window. They're all different. You can't, you have thoughts that, well, they're taking a long time, so obviously she's studying the case real well. Well, you'd like to believe that, but it might just be maybe she went on vacation and hasn't got to it. I don't know. With federal judges, you have no idea. All I can state is this. Any case like this has been ruled upon faster than this one. This is the longest any judge has held on to a case right now. I can state that unequivocally because it's been over 2 months. I went into court, I believe it was July 22nd or 21st, something like that. It was a couple days after my birthday. That's why I had to get back to Minnesota from L.A., which I had to drive, of course, because I can't fly. And so I drove back to Minnesota and got back the night before I had to go into court. And so we went into court. It was like July 21st or something like that. Well, here we are already past September 21st, and there's no ruling yet. So it's been well over 60 days. Generally, rulings always happen within 90. I'd like to believe mine will also. And when she rules, we'll know. But you can't read anything into anything with a federal judge, Alex, because they're all different. But I just think that she hasn't thrown it out, and that's the good thing.
Now, you're saying you're going to make a big announcement if
it's thrown out, I will definitely call a press conference. Absolutely. If my case is thrown, if they will not let me go in front of a jury and have a trial over my Fourth Amendment constitutional rights, then I absolutely will have a press conference.
Well, I think that's important to do, and then also you said you'd pop in here after the press conference. But I hope the case goes forward, because if it doesn't, this country is in deep trouble.
I would think so too. I mean, although I have to tell you, there was a vicious letter to the editor up here in the St. Paul paper criticizing me for tangling up our court system with such a frivolous, stupid thing.
Well, Jesse, there's a reason nobody reads those rags anymore. They had a USA Today poll last week. 85% are against what the TSA is doing and don't want the NFL, under Homeland Security pressure, to start having private security grab your wife's breasts, your genitals. They say everything will be groped from the ankles up. What's your view of that, Governor?
It's already happening. It's already happening, Alex. I'm a season ticket holder with the Minnesota Lynx, the women's basketball team.
Yes.
And 2 times in the last 2 games I've gone down there, they've stopped me to warn me. And the first one, the guy stopped me because I had my wallet and my keys in my front pocket. And he stopped me and said, "Excuse me, what's in your front pocket?" And I looked at the kid, and I said, "I'm the damn governor." I said, "Don't make me have to sue you like I'm suing TSA." I said, "What difference does it make? I used to be the governor here. Use some common sense, young man." And I chewed his ass out. I showed him, I said, "It's my wallet, my car keys." And then I got it again the last game. Well, technically, I guess they can do it because they're private industry.
Yeah, but now they're saying it's going to be in shopping malls with TSA, Governor. And to be clear, because you may have missed it, all NFL games, you're going to actually get the genital grope that you talk about in your lawsuit that I've witnessed you go under at the, and Ron Paul said it's happened to him, at the Atlanta airport. I mean, they are saying now that they're going to grab the breast of your wife, everything. That's it. I'm not taking my wife and kids to a football game.
I would like to know how they expect to get the people in the stands by kickoff.
No, that's what they said last week. They said add 4 hours to get in. They're saying get there 4 hours early now.
Well, then when I would just say this: if they do that, then I advocate a boycott of the National Football League and leave their stadiums empty.
Incredible.
Leave their stadium. That's what this country needs to do to rise up. We, the people, have to start speaking back. And it can be done simply. How about a day of the year where nobody flies?
Yes.
I would love to see that happen.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
I would be a promoter of it.
Okay, listen, we talked about this 6 months ago. We talked about it 2 months ago. Let's pick a date, Governor, right now, and let's announce the National No-Fly Day. What really scares them is the opt-out day. How about we, National No-Fly Day, National Opt-Out Week. Let's pick a peak time. Let's pick Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving.
No, not enough time to promote it, Alex. I think that to do something like this, you need to go at least a year and let it build up.
Okay.
I would tell you, how about on our nation's birthday next year, the 4th of July?
Okay, that's a good date.
See, to me, that would be better because that way it gives it time to gain momentum.
Yeah, that way it gets like 9 months. Okay, let's do it.
But I will all be for it. I mean, it's time for the people to stand up. and tell these people that